Treorchy was part of the old parish of Ystrad, which stretched from Rhegos village near Hirwaun to Pen-y-Graig. In 1844 it was recorded that 53 farms were working in the valley. Of these, 7 were in and around the Treorchy area as we know it today. The Treorchy farm, Llyn y Moch Isaf, Llyn y Moch Uchaf, Glyn Colly, Pen Gelli, Ystrad Fechan and Tŷ Mwyn. Treorchy, which you see in the picture, is farmed today almost as it was 200 years ago. Were you to have stood at this point over 100 years ago, you would have seen a very different view. Until the Industrial Revolution invaded the Rhondda valleys in the late 1800s, the area was rural, sheep farming being the main form of income. It had been said that a squirrel could travel from the top of the valley to the bottom without touching the ground. Although this has been proved to be geologically impossible, it does illustrate that the valley was a wooded area. Today, the valley is lined with rows of terraced houses, factory buildings and disused colliery sites. The Treorchy Comprehensive School is built on the site of a reclaimed coal tip. The valley sides have been beautified by the planting of pine trees by the Forestry Commission, which helps stop the erosion of the hills by the weather. Treorchy is known worldwide for its male voice choir.
And once again, get the flow going. It's far too jerky. We'll start at the top of page 2, just be aware. 1, 2, 3, do, it's not that, it's da 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 da. Next not short flow, please. Right, let's see what the second term and tenor sounds like.
Treorchy Male Voice Choir were invited with their conductor William Thomas to sing at Windsor Castle on November the 29th, 1895 for Her Majesty Queen Victoria. The photograph shows the members of the choir at this time.
Smooth it right out.
2. Can we take it from the top once more? The top. Very good. Alright, Neil, take your coat off, leave it in my room, good boy, and your case. Second movement, Neil. Well, the band has been going since the school been opened about 1966, a continuation from the Old Troppy Secondary Modern School.
So it's about 16 years then. How many members are in the band?
In the band overall in the school, we've got about 45 playing in the senior band, it's the upper school, and I number we've got about 20 people in form band.
So you have got members low down as well?
Low down as well, it's 22 as a feed for the band.
And what's the average age of the members of the band?
Well, they go from 11 years of age up into upper 6 to about 18 years of age, and people who have left school as well still play.
How long can they stay playing?
Go up until about 20 years of age.
Are there just as many girls trying to get into the band as boys?
Well, in the beginning when we started off, we only had 2 girls playing, but now we've got to hold the girls off because there are really more girls coming into the band than the boys.
You're a very successful band. Could you tell me the secret of your success?
Well, the keenness of the youngsters playing, this is the main thing. They attend rehearsals and work hard. I think that's basically all.
And do they enjoy the competition?
Oh yes, they enjoy the competition. Competing wise, they're the 1982 champions. They haven't been beaten in Wales since they started competing in the last 9 years. They've been competing in the Royal Albert Hall. We've won the National Youth Championship for 3 years. 4 years we come second, and this year we come third.
Have you got any competitions or concerts coming up in the near future?
We've got a school concert coming off now next Tuesday, and the next competition we'll have is in April down in Brandon Hall, Swansea, which is the area competition, the qualifier for going back to the Albert Hall. So we're looking forward to see if we can win that when we want to compete.
Yes. Do band members continue playing after they've left school?
Yes, quite a number of the bands, they go to other bands in the area. We've got a Park and Dare, Crowley, we've got a Rhondda band, where they're in school, or even when they're in school they join these bands. Or even got people who are playing in Crowley or Park and Dare or playing in their junior bands, they come into the school and they play in the school band. So it works both ways, you know.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
1928, the National Eisteddfod took place in Treorchy. The Godset stones were erected on this site and still stand today. The site was chosen as it commands a good view of the valley. At one time, Treorchy had as many as 3 cinemas. Today, the Abergorky Workman's Hall, built in 1915, houses a Welsh craft shop, a printers, a Stradivordog Art Society, and an Aikido club. The Pavilion Cinema is now a bingo hall. The Park and Day has become the cultural centre of the valley. In 1894, the snooker room and library were built. Later, the hall was added. The pennies from the wages of the colliers in the Dare Colliery and the Park Colliery paid for the building. The Park and Dare now shows a wide variety of events. These range from the latest films, such as Rocky III, Fame, A Lively Musical, and many other recent films. Concerts by local bands for local charities. Plays by local theatre groups, pantomimes, and shows by local schools. A short time ago, the theatre was refurbished by the Rhondda Borough Council, who now run the building. The theatres are not the only buildings to have gone into decline over the past few years. Some chapels and churches have been knocked down.
You've been stuck with that, then?
Others have been converted into shops. Treorchy Shopping Centre has changed dramatically. While these local shops have remained the same, other small local shops have disappeared to make way for the large national chain stores. This photograph shows the old girls' school at Treorchy, which now houses the Treorchy Community Education Centre. This building now comprises of a centre for the unemployed, which offers facilities for all age groups during the day. During the evening, the building is used as a youth club and as headquarters for the adult education courses which take place at the Treorchy Comprehensive School.
Now we start off then by stretching up for 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So stretch it high, pulling out to the ribs again. Try not to make it a hip movement, but more of the ribs pulling you up for 4. Okay? So try not to start off with. So that's up, 2, 3, 4. Then with the legs at half, down on the floor for 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now stretch for 4 again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just from side to side.
Has he got money?
Oes arian.
Oes arian gyda fe. Has he got time?
Oes amser.
Oes amser gyda fe. Has he got opportunity?
Oes cyfle.
Oes cyfle gyda fe. Da iawn. Has he got a sister?
Oes chwaer gyda fe.
Oes chwaer gyda fe. Has he got a brother?
Oes braw.
Oes braw gyda fe. Yes, he's got a brother.
Oes mae braw gyda fe.
Oes mae braw gyda fe. Mae braw gyda fe. Oes. Yes, he's got a brother.
Oes braw gyda fi.
Oes mae braw gyda fe.
Gyda hi.
Oes mae amser gyda hi. Yes, she's got a sister.
Oes mae chwaer gyda fi.
Oes mae chwaer gyda hi. Yes, she's got time.
Oes mae amser gyda hi.
Oes mae amser gyda hi. Yes, she's got a bike.
Oes mae bike gyda hi.
Oes mae bike gyda hi. Yes, she's got time.
Oes mae amser gyda hi.
Right, no she hasn't. Just no she hasn't. Dim gwaith gyda fe o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fe o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fe o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fi o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fe o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fi o gwbl.
Da iawn, does dim gwaith gyda fe o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fi o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fe o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fi o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fe o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fi o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fe o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fi o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fe o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fi o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fe o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fi o gwbl.
He hasn't got any work at all.
Does dim gwaith gyda fe o gwbl.
Does dim gwaith gyda fe o gwbl. He hasn't got any time at all.
Does dim amser I gwbl.
Will, gyda?
Oh my god.
Dwi'n ffwrdd y dim yna.
Oes dim yn mi, hwnna mi, hwnna i.
Quite a bit of rain.
What are you
Wisdom, the Sailor.
As community tutor for the Treorchy area, what do you see your role as in the area, especially as you're in charge of the Community Education Centre?
Well, I think we've got to look at the community as a whole and the different sections of the community. If we look at the young teenager, the young adult and adults in general, I think we've got to try and encourage them to use education facilities in the Treorchy area. We have a good adult centre based at the comprehensive school on 3 nights of the week, and we do have an arranged sort of subjects that they can choose from. For instance, we have Welsh, woodwork, photography, sequence dancing and so on. For the young adult, we have the youth centre, and we do gear our programme for the 16 to 18-year-olds. Also, we have a programme for the teenager, and this is full of activities as well. Our priority area at the moment, I would say, is the unemployed. And we've had the unemployed centre now going for about a couple of months, and we're trying to blend young people and adults together in various classes. So it's more or less maximising use of educational facilities and looking into the needs of different groups within the society.
The Community Education Centre itself in Horrocks Street, can you tell me how much use is made of that in the daytime?
Well, it has increased, and we are quite pleased with the work done with the people based here, and I look upon myself and my deputy as a sort of supporting role for this unemployed centre. It has got a good youth base, and this has been developed prior to the unemployed centre starting, but it has been consolidated now. The adults that are coming to the unemployed centre during the day are varied in ages and varied in numbers, and we are starting to offer quite a good programme during the day, and the centre now is being used both morning, afternoon and evening, so it's putting an educational establishment to good use.